Over the past almost 24 years of working on Mount Everest, I have faced many different challenges. One of the challenges, of course, is like, as I told you, with the climate change and all the mountain disasters. But also at the same time, I have seen people dying on the mountain. Every year there is some death on the mountain. And I have passed through the dead bodies and things like that, and that's really really sad. It definitely makes me super sad. Why people have to end up their life in such a high mountains. Nobody have planned to die up there, but sometimes because of the weather, because of the altitude sickness, because of also the place where you are. You are in the death zone. Most people die at the death zone due to the lack of oxygens and altitude sickness. So death zone, we call death zone above 8,000 meters to the summit of Mount Everest. Between this summit and last camp, it's called death zone. And in the death zone, if you are not well prepared and if you are not super careful and not well planned, then people can die so easily and so fast. I imagine myself, what if this happens to me? It will be my luck. It will be my luck. If I in case die there, I will not know before, and I don't know what to do after that. But when I see the dead bodies on the mountain, it kind of reminds me and alert me to be more careful. So and I also remind to the other climbers, when they come, they face like a dead, or when they go through the dead bodies, old dead bodies or something, that's a remind that they should be careful and they should keep going and never give up yourself. Always keep pushing hard to survive yourself.
Bagaimana jika pengakhiran saya seperti mereka dan mayat saya terbiar atau tidak ditemui? Saya tak dapat bayangkan, kata Tendi Sherpa, 41 tahun, yang berkongsi pengalaman sebagai malim gunung di Gunung Everest di Nepal sejak berusia 13 tahun. Menurut Sherpa, dia sering terjumpa mayat ketika menjalankan ekspedisi bersama pendaki di laluan trek ke puncak gunung terbabit. Sherpa berkongsi pengalaman ketika ditemui di lapangan terbang antarabangsa Kuala Lumpur, KLIA baru-baru ini. Sherpa berkata, setiap kali terjumpa mayat, dia menjadi lebih bersemangat untuk sampai dan pulang ke kaki gunung dengan selamat. Sherpa yang berjaya menakluk gunung berketinggian 8,849 meter sebanyak 17 kali itu berkata, dia juga berdepan pelbagai cabaran termasuk terpaksa bernafas tanpa menggunakan tong oksigen dalam tempoh jangka masa lama.
As a guide, for a guide, it is a huge responsibility to 100% make a safe decisions on the mountain. And when I have a client with me, I make sure every single step he moves is safe, and every single step I move is safe. And there is nothing greater than safety. So the mountain summit remains like a second priority for a mountain guide. The first priority is always the safety of yourself and safety of your clients and your team. So when somebody die, and if the family, for example, let's say if a person die in my team, then, and if the person's dead body is there, then I must bring him down. But if body is not there and his is disappear, then there is nothing we can do. So we have to just keep searching for the body, hoping that we can find it. But other than that, it is very, very hard also to bring a body from 8,000 meter, because it's a death zone, and you have to first have a very strong team to be able to bring him down, because of one person's you can have more casualties, more death. So you have to be very, very careful on that. But whereas for the climbers, like clients who want to climb Everest or any other mountains, they really need to start their preparations with their physical and mental. Mentally and physically being strong is so important, but most importantly, I would say you need to be in a good physical shape. So for that, you have to training from the very basic level, from the very small step, climbing. Start climbing smaller mountain and keep climbing more and more mountains try to gain more experience, be adapted to the high altitude environment. You can practice this in Kinabalu, you can practice this in any mountains. So for those who are like dreaming to climb a big mountains like Everest or other 8,000 meter peaks, they need to really prepare from now, and they should not, if they don't have any experience about climbing mountains, they should not plan a big mountains immediately. I suggest people to go get trained first, go climb a smaller mountain first and see how your body is responding to you at that mountains that you have climbed. And once you have climbed multiple mountains, you become more and more experienced and more trained, and make sure that you are also physically fit. And finally, we always recommend them to get a doctor recommendation as well. And if the personal physical physician suggests you, recommend you to go on the mountain to take this challenge, then I think they're ready to come. They're ready to climb Everest. But once again, mountain is always there. Mountain will be all the time at that location. It won't go anywhere else. All you need to have is you have to have a passion, and you have to have attitude to make a good decision. Because sometimes people take so much risks, trying hard to reach the summit. Whether they return home safe or not, they don't know how to return. But they don't know that they even don't have enough energy to continue, but still they push so hard, and that is very dangerous. Because on the mountain, people die and get more tired on their way down than going up.